Well, hello, everyone. Oh, my goodness. We're getting ready to close out January. Super exciting stuff. Anna Valencia Tillery, your happy hostess with the mostest. Thank you to White Glove Moving Storage and Delivery for your continual support of our broadcast, highlighting where to go, what to try, and how to give back throughout Martin County and the Treasure Coast. You know, at White Glove, if you know of anyone who's getting ready to do some home remodeling, renovations, deep cleaning, don't hesitate to call upon the professionals to help get things up and out of the way. They can store it temporarily at our warehouse, climate humidity controlled, or of course within your own home in the garage or what have you, so you can get to task. Although we also like to do all the big and heavy stuff, full pack and move across the street, across the state, or across the country. White Glove Moving Storage and Delivery is an interstate agent with Beacons Van Lines. We can bring your loved ones here or take them away from Florida. Whatever is in need, we can do it. So thank you to the White Glove team. Now, one of my favorite activities in my youth and in my adulthood, because I am a proud parent of a 13-year-old, and one of the best ways to spend time is to go to the fair. I mean, it's legendary. This is the stuff that's made up of all the memories, movies, I mean, you name it. And we have an amazing fair right in our own backyard. I'd like to welcome to the broadcast Jay Spicer, our fair manager of Martin County. Yay! The crowd goes wild. There's a lot happening in your world right now.
There is.
This is all good stuff.
And I will open with saying, we're not a festival, we're the fair.
Right?
Which
Good
is
point.
why, movies, they feature fairs. They don't feature festivals.
That's
fairs
exactly it.
Movies. That's right.
So let's elaborate on that a little bit, because where you are currently is what we're going to affectionately refer to for the sake of this interview as our old fair.
Yes.
And let's just touch on that real quick. We got one last round there.
One last round.
And what are those dates?
Starts on Valentine's Day, February 14th. It's a free night to get in, so what a great date.
What a great date indeed.
It runs to the 22nd, so it's 9 days of more fun than you can stand.
Oh, my goodness. And from there, the exciting news, if folks haven't heard throughout Martin County, is that you all found a new home.
Right. For those of you who live under rocks, the fair, after many, many years working with the commission and the staff, have worked a deal to take over a county-owned property near Indiantown, right just outside the border next to the Indiantown Airport on Citrus Boulevard.
It's brilliant.
So we're moving from 9 acres to 107 acres.
That is quite the upgrade, my friend.
So
I don't want to be the person cutting the grass, but that's all right.
Well, we hope to fill that grass with parking lots.
Lots and lots of parking. And let's face it, where you are at presently, parking has always been a bit of a challenge when you get a good showing. You get perfect weather, you get a lot of people out, and it can become cumbersome.
Parking is kind of the main driver of why this has to be the last year.
Got it.
Last year, the county had informed us that the airport would be expanding construction on their airport property, which goes all the way up to Dixie Highway, which happens to be where our parking lots are. So Atlantic Aviation already built a $4 million hangar in our main parking lot. So we had to move our main parking lot. You ever moved a main parking lot before?
No, sir. Have not. I've moved a lot of things. I run a moving company, but parking lot's not one of them.
It makes the blood pressure go up.
It does.
But we worked that out. But then we were informed that, that property now is going to be an office and was already supposed to be under construction now. But moving at the speed of government has not happened, which by the grace of God allows us to have one more year here.
Well, that is exceptional. And again, to kick it off on Valentine's Day, open to the public, no admission, it's going to just be full speed ahead thereafter, because it is such a great pastime. And this is a perfect time of year in South Florida to be able to take advantage of being outside.
That's right.
I mean, this is the time.
And at night, you can wear that sweater.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Oh, it's not too cold.
Questionable, but more times than not, yes. Right. Okay, so that's very exciting. And there's opportunities for businesses and other organizations to help get recognized by those many eyeballs that come to the fair and taking advantage of different sponsorship opportunities.
Sure. And companies and the public at large, most of them would say in your audience, there's probably 80% who don't understand that the fair has nothing to do with Martin County government in any shape way or form.
Totally separate entity.
Totally separate. A private 501c3 nonprofit. Our mission, part of it is to fulfill allowing other nonprofits facilities to use that are affordable. See, so Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, the United Way, the post office food drive, and
Chamber of Commerce, they host a big thing out there all the time.
Yes, but there's more than 50 nonprofits that use our grounds every week, all year round.
How fabulous.
People don't even know that.
I didn't even realize.
You can't see it from the road.
Correct. Yeah.
So the Fair Association is a charity, basically. The fair is our annual fundraiser. And the money we make at that fundraiser allows us to maintain that property because we get no financial support from the county, that we have to fix the roof. We have to pay for the electric upgrades. We have to keep that place mowed. Cost me $1,000 a month just to cut the grass, and it's not even that much grass.
You should get some goats.
We need a volunteer.
See, and you can call upon our listeners to help with that need.
So the sponsors can jump in and help alleviate some of that financial burden on the event for us, which every event can use sponsorship that way. But as a sponsor for the fair, you're giving money basically directly back to other nonprofits, not just the fair. Everybody sees Carnival and Corn Dogs. They don't see the other groups.
Right.
So as a sponsor, we can give you the oldest and largest event in the county. You get the eyes on it every day. If you give a certain dollar level, we'll keep your banners up all year long. So we have a very unique selling position. We're not a festival that moves in, puts up a fence around downtown Stewart, and you're in your fence and the banner, and it's gone either one day, 2 days, or a couple hours later.
So there's some real staying power. And then those same similar opportunities will still be available at the new location.
Right. So this year we're trying to get as much sponsorship as we can because we need that money going forward. Just, to bring the electric to the property. It's just an empty grove out there. So everything's from scratch.
Oh, wow.
$10,000 for a survey for, to make sure the ground's dense enough. $3,000 to make sure that it's level enough, and on and on and on. We haven't done anything yet. We're like, money's flying out the door.
Yeah, it adds up quick.
So sponsors can help be a part of that.
Or, of course, some in-kind opportunities for some of those businesses would also be welcome. Because, again, you're starting from scratch.
Yes. I'm looking for a dermatology office. If anybody out there is a dermatologist. Our sun protection program.
Oh.
So Saturday, Sunday, and Monday are all very long days at the fair out in the sun. So if you bring your kid to the fair, Sunbum, our partner, an in-kind partner, will provide free suntan lotion. Lather your kids up, and then
a little sunscreen, making sure they keep it safe.
They do. Water's Edge Dermatology is giving us these UV bands that turn dark purple the more you're in the sun. So when the band you put on your kid starts getting too dark, you know that they've been in the sun too long. It's time to take a break and go inside.
That's a fun technology.
Yes, and I could use more of those bands if we have another dermatologist who would like to step up, and we can purchase another 500 or 1,000 of those bands.
That's very cool.
So
those are things I wouldn't have thought of, and it certainly puts the wheels in motion for our listeners and the like to think, wow, there's some opportunities here for us to be able to get.
There's a million ways to play.
Right, a million ways to play.
Jake,
may I just say you have a great radio voice?
Oh, well, yes.
I'm loving it. I'm going to have you talk for a minute here. Okay, so now let's just circle back a little bit. Come 2021, you plan to be ready to go by February, or might we have to take a lull?
No, fairs can never take a lull.
Because there's such a signature.
Doomsday.
Yeah.
People think that you closed and never coming back. We have an agreement with the county basically to get everything in order for a rustic fair.
Oh, fun.
Rustic fair means a lot of tents, portable facilities, potable water tanks. If there's no water and sewer service out there, because the county is in charge of running that, and if it takes them longer than a year to do that, then I have no sewer, so we're going to have to bring in temporary facilities. If we don't have enough revenue raised to get capital improvements on the grounds, then we'll have to have some tents. Livestock can go in a tent. Arts and crafts go in a tent. Pretty much everything goes in a tent. You can set it up. And
it's the pioneer way.
It's the only way.
The show must go on.
It must go on one way or the other. It will be over there next year.
Oh, very cool. Okay, so let's ask this. I have to, because one of my favorite, and I know you said it's not just Carnival and Corn Dogs, but what is your favorite fair food?
We have a Mexican stand that comes from San Diego.
What?
Those guys truck over here and they do the Florida route during the
Okay.
winter. Excuse me, before they go
Work
back.
the circuit.
Yes.
Got it. Mm-hmm.
But it's real Mexican all the time, and it's
Ooh.
the flavors and the work that they do and the pricing is right on, and it's awesome. But you can't miss Ripper's barbecue beef.
I am a huge fan of anything barbecue.
Okay, so Ripper's has a restaurant in Palm City in Sands Industrial Park. But when they come to the fair, they make a roast beef sandwich that they only make at the fair.
It's exclusive just to the fair.
Just that week of the fair. That's the only time they make it.
Wow.
Because it's so thinly sliced. In the restaurant, it'll just sit. And then it gets mushy, and then they got to throw it out. But at the fair, it's constant turnover, and it just, they make it and it's gone. They make it, it's gone. So
oh my goodness,
that's the only place you can get it. And I eat 4 or 5 of them during the week.
I love the exclusiveness. This is important things for our listeners to know, because let's face it, at heart, we're all a bit of a foodie.
That's right.
We wouldn't have these many restaurants in the United States and in our own neck of the woods of the Treasure Coast if we weren't all a bit of a foodie.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
And on Thursday night, February 19th,
okay,
it's Taste of the Fair night.
What?
It's only $5.
Jay?
It's only $5 to get in, and $3 samples on all your food favorites. So you can eat your way up and down the food line and try a little piece of a bunch of stuff and not break the bank.
So that's going to be on the 18th. February 18th will be that Tuesday.
No, Thursday.
Oh, Thursday.
Taste of the Fair Thursday.
Well, then the 20th.
Wednesday is Dollar Day. $1 to get in, $1 for every ride. Ride as much as you want.
Well, okay, so
there's specials every night.
So you obviously know them by heart. It's like you put it on or something.
Yes.
So February 14th, which is just a couple weeks out, that is going to be free admission, Valentine's Day. Bring your sweetie and come experience the fair firsthand.
That's right.
Unveiling night.
Correct.
The 15th
is our Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a Mexican Latin music night.
Oh, fun. Do a little dancing while you're waiting in line. And then, of course, there's an opportunity for wristbands or something like that, right?
Oh, yes. Yes. The weekends are full gate, full price to get in, full price armbands. So I suggest that if you want to come, that you buy an advance ticket now on our website. You print your own, bring it to the fair.
So you can get right in.
It's 43% off. You do it that way rather than waiting in line. And you don't want to wait in those lines. They go all the way back to the airport.
Okay.
So buy your ticket now, save some money. And
what's the website?
MartinCountyFair.com.
Well, that's pretty self-explanatory.
www.martincountyfair.com.
Oh, very cool. So that is a great way to save some money. And especially when you're buying several wristbands, you got a few kids, you're bringing your kid's friend, all of that. That's a great way to save money and still take advantage of a weekend where you're not at work and you can just really enjoy.
Yes.
Okay. So, live music.
Sunday night, Sawyer Brown.
Oh.
Tickets will be sold. So get your tickets also online. Tuesday night is $12 Tuesday. Well, let's go back to Monday. Monday is Kids Day because it's President's Day holiday.
Oh.
Not everybody's off work, but government workers will be out and schools are out.
And kids are out.
So we're open early at noon and it's only $15. So you save money on rides there. Tuesday is $12 night. That's the cheapest night to ride. Unlimited rides for just $12.
Brilliant.
And to get in, it's only $5. But if you bring me people food, it's only $2 for the House of Hope. You bring it. It's a food drive. Thursday night. I'm sorry. We'll get to Friday. Wednesday is Dollar Day. $1 to get in, $1 for each ride.
Brilliant.
Thursday is the Taste of the Fair. $5 to get in, $3 for every food sample.
Including that Ripper's prime rib sandwich.
Including.
Sample size. Oh my goodness.
And Kiss America, a tribute band out of Tampa, will be here. Full costume, full makeup, full rock and roll.
Very nice.
Friday night is a Journey tribute show that will be here. And Friday is bring me 2 units of pet food for the Humane Society. And you also get in for just $5.
Wonderful.
So the value of the fair is $10, but there's all kind of ways during the week that you can get in for cheap.
And still doing good for other local
helping.
Charities.
We spread the love as much as we can.
Do. That's
Nobody knows
really
that
rewarding.
kind of stuff.
Oh, well, they're about to.
Yeah.
It's just an intimate conversation between you and me and 30,000 listeners.
You know how many times I give this speech? It can't get out fast enough.
Well, that's what we're offering up. A little airtime so that we can help educate and hopefully help people plan their mid-February experience and know which days to do the fair that makes sense for you and your family, because it's going to be a lot of fun. good food, good music, good entertainment. How many rides and games are there?
There's 35 rides and I think 18
Oh,
gamings.
nice.
Yeah.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah. So there's plenty.
Yeah, plenty to do.
When we have the bigger location, we'll have some.
Will you
other
expand even
opportunities.
more so then?
Hope to bring in some roller coasters and do things that we don't have the space for now.
Well, yeah, because you're really, 9 acres you said presently?
We're on 9 with no parking.
And 107?
Mm-hmm. Well, plenty of parking.
Plenty of parking and lots of space. This is amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, we're getting some coasters, folks.
Yeah, the
Martin
new,
County's about to move on up. Oh, my goodness.
the new project is a whole show in itself. Once
Sure.
we start drilling down and telling you what that's about, you'll lose your mind.
And so some of those things could be permanent then because you're going
They'll
to.
all be permanent.
Uh-huh.
It'll be the Disney World of agriculture over there.
Oh, my goodness. That is like my new favorite tagline.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
It's amazing.
Archery center, equestrian center, a working farm, museums, a Florida Cracker Village,
Ooh.
dirt pit for motocross and monster trucks and tractor pulls, and
I am such a monster truck connoisseur.
a 7,500 seat covered amphitheater for
Wow.
concerts. And it is, this thing is huge.
Yes, it is. What a great opportunity for folks to get involved, help be seen to some impressive. What's the number of people that come through in that 9-day span for the Martin County Fair?
Depending on the weather, 60 to 70,000.
That's huge.
And it's all run by volunteers.
Wow.
So we need volunteers. Hello out there if you want to volunteer.
He
be part of the
started
fair.
a list.
We need it.
Oh, my goodness.
I can't do it all myself.
Well, you're probably right.
I do a lot of it, but
Not all
I need
of
some
it.
help.
Okay, and then if they want to volunteer, can they also reach out from the MartinCountyFair.com and
Yep, just click on volunteers and it takes you to a sign up sheet actually online. You can see all the different needs we have and you
Okay.
can sign up and
it talks times and all of
times
that
and
so people can
places.
plan.
Yep, where you're going to go, what you're going to do, and what time you want to be there.
I think that that's really important. And what a great way to be. Do you have age requirements, obviously, for the volunteers?
They need to be 18.
18.
The younger kids we find, God bless them, they want to volunteer. They come in, we give them a shirt, we send them down to an area, and like 20 minutes later,
You find them on the Gravitron.
Where'd they go? They're gone.
What's going to happen?
That's right.
It's just too tempting, Jay.
So we can't go that way.
So this, ladies and gentlemen, if you're just tuning in, we are in the studio with Jay Spicer. He is the Martin County Fair Manager. And this sweet gent has been very busy. Not only is he planning the finale fair at its present location.
Our farewell performance.
Oh, that is such a good
Ba-dum-bum.
pun. Oh, that's a good pun, people.
Yeah.
But not only is he in the midst of that, he's also launching the new location, full steam ahead. And it's just going to be an opportunity for so many residents, businesses, and of course, fellow charities to be able to find new space in which to utilize and to educate and to have fun with each other. That's what life's all about.
Friendly competitions. Don't forget the home arts divisions of we have a King Arthur flower baking competition. We have the cookie challenge where you all get the same recipe. You make your best version of it and submit it. There's the arts and crafts area where your photographs, the things you've made, woodworking, crocheting, quilting, whatever, you enter them. We give you money. For goodness sake, people, we give you money
To participate in these
Yes.
different contests, huh?
Every piece you get, we'll get a ribbon and some cash.
Oh my!
So
I had no idea.
it's the fair. Everybody knows that.
I've never
they don't know
submitted
it
a
here for some
pig.
reason.
I
It's
don't.
like-
I don't know.
It's
I
like
read
pulling
about
teeth.
it in the Bernstein Bears. I
Yes.
didn't ever submit
Arts and
anything
crafts,
myself.
cakes, cookies, pies.
And so they need to do that before the fair launches on the 14th.
Everything's on the website.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's on the website.
But does it need to be done before the 14th?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So now is the time to be listening. Okay, so
Mhm.
repeat these things that are potential submittals for award-winning opportunities with ribbons and cash.
King Arthur Flower Competition, where you can win cookbooks and $40 worth of King Arthur products. There's the Cookie Challenge, where you'll get the same recipe. Everybody makes the same recipe.
Is it like chocolate chip?
It's a nut cookie
But,
of some sort. So
mhm.
you chop your
Careful
nuts
if you have an
to-
allergy.
Yeah,
just
yeah, be careful of that.
that. But Jay doesn't. And he's going to be one of your taste testers. He takes this responsibility very seriously.
That's right. There's a horticulture division. So if you're growing plants or if
Uh-huh.
you're growing vegetables in your yard and you want to bring those in,
Like the biggest one, like the biggest pumpkin kind of thing.
not the biggest thing.
No,
It doesn't really work that
size
way down
doesn't
here.
matter. That's
No,
fine.
it's color, cut, and clarity kind of a thing.
Oh, I
Green
didn't even
peppers
realize
or
it was like a diamond.
Peppers and
I've never thought to look at
herbs.
my vegetable like a diamond.
that's right.
Hmm.
Photography division, the culinary division, and the home arts. Whether it's crochet, knitting,
Oh,
all those old
quilting.
skills.
What about, so when you say the culinary, so is that like a live contest in front of people?
No,
Or you just bake a dish?
They'll bring it in the night before we open the fair.
Oh.
So they got all week to prepare and bring a dish, make it, and then we're open late that Thursday night before we open. People can drop them by the fairgrounds and we'll judge them up.
Taste it. So now, how does somebody get to be a volunteer taste tester? Is that a special? If you're listening, ladies and gentlemen, make that do like a parentheses next to your volunteer request.
Well, that's the thing. It's like we have a committee, a home arts committee,
Ah.
and we only have 2 little old ladies in the committee.
So we need to expand, especially once we get to 107 acres.
That's right. We'll need more volunteers that like arts and crafts stuff.
Okay.
They need to set it out. They need to judge it. So we're always struggling to find judges. So please help us.
Please help.
It's
fun.
I don't put the fair on for me.
No.
We put it on for you out there. It's your fair.
Upwards of 70,000 folks coming through.
It's your talents, your skills, your community, your nonprofits.
Be proud of it.
Let people know what's going on in this county. That's what it's about. It's a big celebration of everything good in Martin County.
It really is. And I'm so excited that you were here today and help us highlight the best ways to capitalize on our fair experience in this farewell to the location.
Farewell performance. Yes.
This is going to be one for the history books. So let's just quickly recap. We have 2 minutes. I want our listeners to remember February 14th. It's free. Valentine's Day. That's when we're launching. 15th and 16th. Buy your wristbands ahead of time online. Save 43%.
Yes.
And then make a whole day out of it.
Make a whole day out.
Then we got Monday.
Monday, open at noon. Kids Day.
Kids Day. Kids are out of school. Let them play. It's $15.
$15.
Can't beat it. All day play.
All day.
Tuesday, $12.
$12 wristbands.
Wednesday, $1.
$1 day.
$1 to get in. $1 a ride.
Yep.
Thursday,
Taste of the Fair night,
which is $3 samples, $5 to get in, and of course opportunities to bring in stuff and curb some of the pricing.
Yeah, that's on Tuesday and Friday.
And Friday is
pet food night.
Perfect.
Get in for $5, and it's a Journey concert.
And and that Journey tribute. Oh my goodness!
Never Stop Believing.
And do folks bring a blanket? For if they're staying for a performance and chill or chairs? Chairs. Bring your chairs.
You can bring a blanket if you want.
Well, I'm kind of a blanket.
People in chairs will block your view.
Touche. All right. So Jay Spicer, Martin County Fair. Lots of ways that your business can participate, sponsor, in-kind, volunteer. He's out here. He's asking for your help. February 14th, we launch the fair. Until next week, ladies and gentlemen, Anna Valencia, Tillery, White Glove Moving, Martin County Movers and Shakers. Cheers.